Obviously, it was Trump's inauguration and everyone in the audience, including Trump, was standing, but she sits and surveys everything like a queen. Why does she always have the nerve to do things that don't give Trump face? What the hell does she have that she can do this in front of Trump? Going back to the day of the inauguration in late January, the news surrounding Melania was all over the place. Dressed in a custom Adam Lips navy blue jacket and a custom Eric Javits bowler hat, she still maintains a superior figure and physique at 54, and is simply more elegant than she was 8 years ago. A casual walk is like a magazine blockbuster. Of course, a pretty life comes at a price, which is the need to do your best to cooperate with PR and show off your love in public. For example, she used her hat to prevent Trump from kissing her, contributing 2025 hilarious God pictures. When Trump's election success came before, she changed into another Hervé Pierre tailored gown that day, with the 1955 vintage Harry Winston brooch around her neck, a very simple ensemble. When she first became the president's wife 8 years ago, she wore Hervé Pierre at the post-inauguration dinner. Looking back, I see that she still had a sweetness about her at that time, but now she has become a powerful queen. Time really witnesses changes. Looking around the world, the wives of many kings and presidents tend to play meek supporting roles beside their husbands, to play a role in shaping their husband's authoritative image. But Melania is different. Even if Trump is one of the most powerful men of the moment, she still gives him a perfunctory fake smile. So why does Melania dare to do what she wants in front of Trump? Because she knows better what she wants in life. From an ordinary girl in a small Slovenian town, to a model who blew up the New York fashion scene, to the First Lady of the United States, Melania was able to transcend class, and she grew up with a clear goal in mind. In her autobiography of the same name, Melania, she says that her childhood dream was to travel to the United States on a forged visa and become a model. It was the second half of the book that the internet loved. I would meet a rich old man twice my age, enter into a financially beneficial marriage, and minimize physical contact with him. She's just so honest, and direct, and real, that it's kind of cute. When someone lays her ambitions bare on the table, without any semblance of pretense, and doesn't care what others think of her, then she's destined to be an extremely strong person inside. In 2005, someone asked Melania in public, if Trump didn't have money, would you still choose to be with him? Instead of being half flustered, she asked the other person back with a bashful smile, if I wasn't beautiful enough, would he still be with me? She knew very well what leverage she had. Some time ago, she was even interviewed by Fox News. The host asked her about the details of her time with Trump, and she said, I don't always agree with what my husband says or does. And I do give her advice. Sometimes he listens, sometimes he doesn't. But that's okay. This, it's okay, yields a great deal of transparency and wisdom on her part. The most special thing about Melania is that she has a stable kernel and autonomous personality, always putting her own feelings first, such as last November, when she broke the custom of refusing to go to the White House to meet the Bidens because she was dissatisfied with the Biden administration's investigation of the raid on the Sea Lake estate. Another example is that when Trump valued his ex-wife's daughter Ivanka more, she tried to do everything she could to pave the way for her son Barron to get equal inheritance rights with other children. There's been more focus on what Melania wears and Trump gossip, but few people know what she's up to in her spare time, so she recently made a documentary of her own, revealing to everyone her exciting and busy life. Produced by director Brett Ratner, who produced the X-Men 3 and Peaky Blinders series, it's coming to theaters this year. Writing books, making documentaries, and doing charity work, Melania has never focused on men, but is busy running herself. She's like a wild rose that doesn't want to be attached to her significant other. Melania was questioned by the media about her expression management at Trump's first inauguration because she looked serious the entire time. And it turns out what happened was that Melania's son Barron, who had been standing next to her for hours, was trying to kick the floor to take the piss out of her, and ended up misplacing his kick and hitting Melania's ankle, in the face of the media's overwhelming siege afterward, Melania did not care. A few days later, she went to the U.S.-Mexico border to visit illegal immigrant children, wearing a coat that reads, "I don't really care, do you?" So fearless. Finally, I send a paragraph of Melania's Queen's speech. Maybe some people just see me as the president's wife, but I stand on my own 2 feet and act independently. I have my own ideas of what is right and wrong.